part of the Crown and Champa resorts on Laviana Atoll in the Maldives. It is 9:38 local time, which is an hour ahead of Maldives time, which is, I think, 5 hours ahead GMT. So goodness knows what time it is with various places around the world that might be watching. I thought I'd let you all join me here. Look at this. I'm sat just outside our villa, and that's the view. Absolutely stunning. So hopefully someone will join soon. Like I said, it's probably stupid o'clock in the UK. Well, I guess it is. It's about 3 in the morning, and I can't work out American time in real money. So having a great time here. I've already shot the footage for a silly little video as part of the journey over, and I've got a couple of videos that I'm working on while I'm here. One, I had an idea of doing one with regard to star rotation, because I'm only a few degrees north of the equator currently. Unfortunately, each night there's a light cloud cover, so I've not been able to do anything really. I can't even test the camera to see if it will work and pick up the stars. But I shot some great footage yesterday for a video which will enable me to really dig the knife in to Mr. Nathan Oakley. So I will be putting out a video after I get back, because it's all filmed on my decent camera. I can't upload it now. I have to do it when I get home. But Nathan Oakley won't appear in it, so fear not, my friends. You won't hear a peep out of that gimboid. I see one of the guys is coming to clean the villa twice a day and turn down the beds as well. It's absolutely astonishing. We popped over to another island yesterday. Absolutely lovely. Great trip over. Only 10 minutes by speedboat. That's quite an experience. And you will be seeing that on video. Right, morning. It still looks as if no one's joining me. Let me just show you the guy. Quick bit of tidying up, sort out our villa. It's astonishing here. This is actually the third time we've been here. It's one of those places that actually cost quite a lot of money, but we're not pub goers and stuff like that. We don't go on frequent holidays, so I'd rather come every 2, 3, 4 years to somewhere like this. In fact, we're staying in the chalet next door to the villa next door to the villa we stayed in the previous 2 times. We just requested this one because there's a bit more shade. I don't do sun, not full sun. And it still looks as if we've got no one watching real time. Never mind, you guys can all watch it later on at your leisure. We've had some great snorkeling. Mrs. S actually spotted while we were snorkeling, twice she spotted stingrays. I saw them as well, but she was the one who noticed them, and some gorgeous fish. We haven't gone out to the house reef yet. I'm not the best of swimmers, and I want to familiarise myself a bit more with the snorkeling. So we've done that a couple of times. Been out a couple times a day just here, and then we're going to go out a bit further to the reef. We'll have to go to the pier to get us out far enough, and then swim along the coast of the island. So we'll be doing that over the next couple of days, and that will be my opportunity to have a look for the camera that I lost 4 years ago, or whatever, 3 years ago. That was great. I did some wonderful filming, and the camera dropped off of the floating handle. And I did offer it free to anyone who wanted it. Like I said, it's about 3 meters deep, about 75 meters to the east of the pier on Kurraju Island, Laviana Atoll, Maldives. I will have a look for it, but I don't hold out much hope really. So if anyone else wants it, pop along, have a look. If you find it, it's yours. I don't know what other footage is on there. That'll be a bargain. someone will have to post it online and see what they come up with. The Wi-Fi signal seems better than last time. Last time I had to live stream right on the table on the veranda of the villa. I did walk out towards the sea a bit, but the picture broke up very quickly. Perhaps I'll have a quick try and see if I can show you what this place is like. Actually, I spoke to a staff member, it's actually 95% occupancy rate on the island right now, and yet, if I bring you down to the beach here, look at what you got. There's a couple people there, no one else. This is 95% occupancy rate. It's absolutely astonishing place. I'm going to get back in the shade. Mrs. S doesn't mind the sun. She's toasting herself. She'll be done soon. I have to roll her over on the other side. Morning, Mrs. S. Oh, you should see the look I just got. Right. Never mind. Yeah, so have we... Well, no, we've still not got anyone real time. Hello. That's clever. Phone dropped out of my holder. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to upgrade to a new phone. This is a Galaxy S9. I think you're on S25 or S26. And it's probably about due. The touchscreen's wearing out a bit, so yeah. Anyway, I will say good morning to you, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. That sounds like CC, doesn't it? Or is it CC? Good morning, good afternoon, live from Westchester County, New York. But this is Kurrahdu Island, Maldives. I think it's a bit better. Well, I'm filming this just after breakfast. It's about a 3-minute walk. Terrible, but someone's got to do it. 3-minute walk. Lovely food here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I've not been able to keep up with what's happening on YouTube with the Flat Earthers yet. I'm okay now, I've got Wi-Fi here. Discovered from my phone provider that any texts or phone calls we receive are charged to us at £4.50 a minute. So we've instructed all friends and family not to contact us, apart from WhatsApp. That will do. And having a look up there, still no one here. Slackers. What are you slackers? Come on. I am going to give up. Okay, so I'll just hold the phone because, well, it is quite old. It's falling to bits. The plastic's perishing. So when I get back, a bit of research, get a new phone, I think. Well, I hope this finds you all well. But that's all the sympathy you're going to get. I am enjoying this big time. I haven't done much for months, as you know. Well, the odd piece I've done. I've had so much going on. It's a fairly tough year. Things have eased up. Been looking forward to this holiday for so long. I think I booked it about 3 months ago. I've been counting down the days. But we're here now. It's day 3, I think. Trying not to think about it. We noticed, actually, when we were in the restaurant this morning, there are no clocks. I haven't seen a single clock on the island, apart from in reception, when it shows clocks with various world times. I think they want you to forget that, and quite right too. This island actually has a motto: no shoes, no news. Because the entire island is sand covered, even in the restaurants, you go barefoot. There is no news. I don't know what's happening. Well, I know a little bit. I did a slightly political video a while back. I've had a couple of looks at the news there, but I looked at it and thought, actually, I don't care. I'm getting on my life here, much better. I could actually live here full time. I could put up with that. It's tough, but someone might have to do it. I am going to try and do another live video in 2 or 3 days' time, perhaps with updates on how I'm getting on with the filming for the ones I'm doing. I've done about half the filming for the Nathan Oakley type video, and none really for the other one, but I've planned the bits I got to film, so I'll be doing some of that today if I can be bothered to get off my butt. I mean, look, who would want to spend time working when you're somewhere like this? Quite tough, really, quite tough. So I hope anyway, as I'm saying, that you guys are all well. It's been strange not doing regular live streams because it's been a really good community. Some great people I've met and great people I've interacted with, either in a community chat or during streams. People coming onto streams for the first time who've never done it before. That's always been nice. But where are all the flat earthers, eh? Not doing very well. I think most of them have gone. Kyle Adams and the Flat Earth Institute of Science, channel's gone. People like Oakley just banging on about you can't get an angle from a curved surface. It's really sad. The question is, does he believe that, or is it just grift? And I'll be honest, say I don't know. It is grift, but I actually don't think he does understand it. I really don't. I hope that he doesn't, because at least that would be honest. But I wouldn't be surprised either if he does understand it and he's just happily lying to all those people. I had a look at one of his videos during the last week when I was at work, you know, the comments, and saw a couple of not super chats, what are they on recorded videos? I can't remember. Super thanks, and a couple of people giving him money. I thought, why are you giving him money for that? He's talking utter crap, stuff we know, not just believe, but know is not true, and they're giving him money to spout that rubbish. Neighbours got up. This place is just incredible. Honestly, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's not the poshest of the Maldivian islands. It's one of the largest. It's got a little something for everyone. There's one area that's more lively and has allows kids and so on. We're at the quieter end of the island, which suits us more to our way of life, just relaxing. Yeah, before we came, when we were booking this, and like I said, it's quite expensive, but I saw one of the other islands, and you could get a 9-bed villa with butlers and wine cellar and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, let's try seeing if they would take my booking without completing it. And 10 nights was $380,000, $38,000 a night. I mean, what are they talking about? You might be able to hear that. That's one of the seaplanes. Amazing things. And still no one's up and live. What is wrong with all you people? Come on, I'm putting in the effort. About time you guys did. I think Mrs. S is not too happy about me doing live stream here. She said, oh, everyone will hear you. I'm just talking normally. I paid to be here. This is part of my relaxation. So, stuff it. Yeah. So, no, still no one, 14 minutes and no one joining. I need to keep up my content, really. Keep people ticking over. These are lovely iced coffees. Definitely, we'll go for them. I tip the room guy who he cleans the room, tidies it up, refills the minibar and so on. I've tipped him to give me loads of iced coffees because I'm not a drinker. Maybe the odd one, but I just don't really drink. So I said, look, I'm not worried about the beers. Can I just have lots of iced coffee? So I sleep like a flipping log here. It's fresh air all day long. Sit around, do something that like a bit of snorkeling, tie yourself out a bit, have a big meal, go to bed, and I'm going out like a light before I can read a few pages of a book, and waking up early, and I come out here each morning, sat on the beach, and watch the sunrise. It's absolutely astonishing, absolutely astonishing. Yeah, so I was saying, I can't recommend coming to the Maldives highly enough. It's just such a beautiful place. And seeing it from the air, it's just unreal. Of course, the Maldives is one of the countries most at risk because of global warming. Um, we're, I don't know, a couple meters above sea level here, which is the pretty much the highest point in all of the Maldives. 2 meters. I think that's the general high point above sea level. There is one place, I can't remember the name. It's Mount So and So, which is 15 feet above sea level, and it's man-made, part of a golf course on one of the other islands. This place is flat. Did I say that? Did I really say that? Yeah, it's flat. There's just no elevation at all. And Mali Island, I think it holds about 2/3 of the Maldivian population, which is about 550,000, I think. 2/3 of that, and it's in a city that you can walk from one side to the other in 20 minutes. Absolutely astonishing. And then you fly across these little sandbanks, these little uninhabited islands, then some of the resort islands that have more villas, overwater villas, you know, the ones on stilts, has a larger area of villas than the actual area of the islands. Not really our thing. We prefer this where we're sat basically on the beach. Um, you know, there's different levels of rooms. It's a small, it's a larger island, but it's still pretty small. There are a few um, accommodations that are in the centre of the island, so they're not on the sea. Obviously, pay more to be by the sea, more to be by the sea with a jacuzzi in your outdoor bathroom. That sounds weird, but it's really quite nice. Um, and our view is, if we're going to pay for the travel here and do that travelling, and it's a 10-hour flight from the UK, plus a 40-minute transfer by seaplane, plus waiting in customs and so on. If we're going to do all that and pay a lot of money, then I'm going to pay the little bit extra comparatively and actually have a villa that's right on the beach. I mean, it's about 40 or 50 feet from our door to being in the water with nothing in between. I mean, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Um, like I said, we were quite surprised. Mrs. S thought, oh, the island's quite empty. But I was chatting to a member of staff, 95% occupancy, which I think is good for a hotel anyway. 95% occupancy, but you barely see anyone. It's just the odd person. Someone's just wandering around now to a villa here. Um, everyone's friendly. Staff are amazing. And you can just walk around. You can stroll around the island and see just 3 or 4 people on the beach. Just past the odd person. Incredible. So relaxing. So anyway, I said I was filming a video, or film most of the video. I had this idea. It will be out a few days after I get back, so let's say a couple of weeks' time. And it's all just to do with a simple idea, and that's the whole thing about pressure, air pressure, which of course flat earthers can't really explain. Why is there 14.7 psi at ground or sea level, and yet the top of Everest it's down by 2/3. Why? No container in between. So I'm just going to be talking about that, and I had a bit of a treat from Mrs. S. I said we skipped over to another island. That's part of it. I won't reveal what that was, but it tied in nicely with that, to do with pressure. Oh, that hopefully will leave you guessing. And so of course I can twist the knife in with Nathan Oakley, because I'm carrying out a video here to discuss atmospheric pressure while he's sitting at home in his foam-lined living room, begging for things like speaker cable and car exhausts. Who's failed? Who's the success? Not you, Mr. Oakley. I do like digging a knife into him and giving it a little twist. Just gives a little twist. My goodness, there's another person. It's getting crowded. Looking that way, I cannot see anyone. Looking that way, I can see Mrs. S and one neighbour. So I hope that when it comes to it, Mr. Oakley sees it, because that's going to make the little veins on his forehead come up and start throbbing, you know, get him angry and swearing, which isn't difficult, is it now, Mr. Oakley? And we don't like that though, does we, my love? Oh dear. Right, well, I guess it's because of time of day. Excuse me. I guess it's because of time of day, but we've been about 21 minutes and no one else is joined. What I'm going to do is I will finish my drink and I'll take you down, and we'll sit down right to the actual sea and see if we can maintain a signal, as long as I stay as close as possible to the chalet. Let's have a look. The water is like glass. You stand at it and you can see right down with your feet. It's really, oh, excuse me, really calm. I don't know if it's the time of the year or what, but it was never choppy waves. But when we came last time, it was small waves. This time, it's virtually like glass. Let's try and show you. Now I can't actually see the picture, so I hope I'm pointed in the right direction. But again, I'll show you both ways at the beach. So this way, absolutely no one. Astonishing. It's powder coral sand. Let's go the other way. So we've got a couple people in the water. Where are they? There they are. And carrying up there. How about that then? This is, or it certainly feels virtually like a deserted island with restaurants. I mean, if you're gonna crash land and be abandoned on a desert island, you want one with restaurants. This is absolutely beautiful. Right, oh, we got some messages. No, it's just popped up. I don't know if I pressed the screen. It's hard to see when you're in the bright light. Mrs. S is keeping out of view of the camera. All right, Mrs. S. Oh, now I don't know if I disconnect there right now. Right now. No, it still says 23 minutes, so hopefully it didn't disconnect and lose anything. I realised it had changed from the YouTube app to my camera. So hopefully there wasn't a break there. Otherwise you'll never know what I said. All that important stuff and interesting stuff. Valuable information. So at this point, I think I shall say I love you and leave you. I will try and join you again in a few days' time to give you some updates as to how the videos are going. And I'll film more footage. Until then, I'll have to try and work out how the hell you stopped this. That might be fun. How embarrassing. So please ignore any faffing around while I try and switch this off. Take care. See you soon. Now, where is it? Where is it? That is embarrassing, isn't it? So long since I've done this. No, I don't want to start a poll. No, I might just have to switch my phone off and let it die. I think I'll have to do that. All right, guys. Where's the button? All the best.